Hello, my overloader friends. Welcome on back to another SK Zoo. So last time on the last episode, I talked about possibly doing a reptile enclosure. Um, Instead of doing that this time, I decided to do the welcome building with a gift shop to get everyone on the way out as well as on the way in. Um, so as you can see here, I'm redoing the pathing to make room for the building, and they'll enter into it, and then the paths split off from that point. Except for with the red panda, to alleviate congestion, I had to have it connect basically the way it is right now. But I'm keeping up with the oceanic um, theme since when I originally started this, the DLC pack just came out. Now, to be completely honest with you, I kind of wish I did the oceanic towards the back or middle of the zoo, and then I would have made like a little island that you would have crossed, and so I'm kind of thinking of starting up a second zoo and doing something like that. So let me know in the comments below. I'll work on both zoos simultaneously, and you'll get 2 uploads a week of Planet Zoo. So let me know what you think. Um, but yeah, so now I'm uh, getting the walls down, and the pathing. I had a bit of an issue when doing the pathing on the inside, which you'll see momentarily. There's like one small little piece right there, in fact, in the top left corner of the building there, where it just would not connect when I was doing the square um, pathing. Because I eventually get rid of this because the pathing just was not working with me. And then I remembered, oh wait, there's the square pathing. So I went ahead and had to remove all of that. And then that way, I could do the square pathing, but for whatever reason, once I went back, I could not get that square. It's the weirdest thing. So I figured, okay, I'll put a shop there, or originally, actually, and you'll see this, I originally was thinking of putting like a little exhibit there, and then I'd remove the one wall, and then you can see it from that side, on the outside, and then from the inside as well. Um, but the exhibit box wouldn't even fit there. Now, I guess I could have removed another square of pathing, and then I probably could have gotten it to fit. Can't speak today. It's almost midnight for me. So, uh, I could not get it to fit there. So instead, I decided to put one of the table shops. But I also do the new. It was in the last update with this Oceanic DLC update, if I'm not mistaken. Um, it was the little gift shops where you can basically build your own. They have a pre-built one, which I do use in here. Um, but then I add more because it only has a couple different stands or shelves. Yeah, it's shelves and then wall shelving to hold the different items that you're able to sell in the gift shop. So I added more of those because you're able to. And I'm actually thinking of expanding it and making it a little bit bigger, as well as here's right now I'm trying to add in the little table table shop, and then I do add a wall there. Don't worry. Um, it was just trying to find one that would fit it just right. For some odd reason, I couldn't get the correct size to fit. It was just slightly off, and I wasn't quite certain why. But I made that work. Now, here's the gift shop, as you can see. So you basically get those two shelving units and then the counter to pay. And so you'll see here I go in and I actually add more shelving to be able to sell more merchandise. I do put a guest table over right by where I just put those little balloons at. And it's a guest service table, but it started getting backed up, which you'll see later on in the video. So I was thinking of moving that more towards the center of the building to alleviate some of the congestion. But I'll show you that as we go through the video. And also, please comment down below on any ideas that you might have for me on the different animals or different type of build techniques, etc. Now, the roofing, originally I tried doing the roofing that basically what you see in those buildings in the top left, the employee buildings. I tried doing one of those type of roofings with this building, just could not make it work, so I just deleted the whole thing, or the whole roof, and then I put this down. But I wanted to allow more light in, so I wanted to do a window type setting here. And then I realized once I got all that down, I still had that sliver. I was like, okay, I'll find something that will fit there, which I do. Unfortunately, though, once I finally got it all in there and looking nice, then, well, you'll see here that little sliver. The bane of my existence. But I was like, okay, I'll find something. So I started thinking, what could I use as I'm looking through the massive catalog of different items to work with. Because what's great about this game is you don't have to literally use the intended item that they're intended for, but you can take one item and use it completely different what it was originally intended for, and make it work. So I started going through, and then finally I was like, well, maybe they got some type of glass that would be small enough. If I had to add 2, I could add 2, 3, etc. I was looking for like small little squares or rectangles. Um, as you see, I found two, and I was happy with that, and decided, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna leave that alone. I let it run a little bit as I connected that path there. Um, as you saw, they started immediately headed. Now that little patch right here of greenery, I'm thinking of putting the petting zoo from the new DLC pack if I can get it to fit there. If not, that's going to be just over by the kiwis behind them. Uh, that was in the second episode that we did the kiwi habitat. So, I'd like to thank you all. Make sure you comment down below. And have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time in reality.